go. Alright, got everything taken care of there. A little mobile live dashboard. I checked the stream and everything, sounds like the sound then hopefully. Okay. Alright, everything seems good, so I reckon I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So, as always, everyone, hey yo, my fellow remote maniacs. It's Mr. Romo Roses here, and welcome back to yet another installment of Shoot 'em Up Saturday. And today I am doing more Blood Refresh Supply, and I'm continuing more of my playthrough of Death Wish. So, I'd say there's been like a little history when it comes to this mod. Well, me and this mod, I guess. You know, you can probably say, say otherwise, but I don't know. I'm just putting it out there and say that long while back, before I even had a PS4, and let alone having the ability to, clearly eventually, stream from said console. Um, oh boy. Sorry, I was kind of just listening in. I was kind of like just checking sounds and whatnot. Cause it sounded like I was listening to some sounds and all sorts of things. It sounded like it was raining, but I didn't really know because I didn't really know we are going to be having any sort of weather because situations because um, I don't really watch the news, let alone the weather. Like the only time I've really like seen anything from it is like from maybe like say like my fucking phone where it's like like there's like a little um, thing right here. It's like showing like this is what the degrees is. This is what temperature is outside. This is like what you can possibly expect and all that. So yeah, hopefully it doesn't really fuck up things too badly, if at all. But we'll see what happens. Anyway, but yeah, like I was saying, long while back when I did PC streams, one of the things that I remember doing was I was trying to play Death Wish for Blood via PC. Um, I didn't have anything like any like fancy, fancy spancy, streaming software stuff. I just had a thing called Action. I think it's like Action gameplay recording and the streaming or something like that. Um, but yeah, lo and behold, it's like, time goes, like years go by, and then all of a sudden, we see another thing of, Blood getting a remaster and, with refresh supply, and then, we found out like somewhere down the line that, that not only was Marrow going to be a thing that was going to be implemented, but also with Deathwish. Now, originally, like, I was thinking to myself, it's like, I wonder if they're going to do a thing where people can upload mods and stuff to the new port, just like how they did with, like, say, Doom plus Doom 2, or even Heretic plus Hexen. But no, they didn't really do that. They just added, like, they added, Cryptic Passage, which is, fine and dandy, and then they added Marrow and Deathwish, and everything like that. Deathwish didn't come like on the release of the port. It was actually like something that they got implemented later. But speaking of Deathwish, apparently I guess the game updated, I guess like sometime yesterday or maybe well, I want to say maybe today because I think I saw the some post about it and everything. But apparently Deathwish has gotten updated. Well, the game overall got updated, but one of the things that involves Deathwish is that apparently there were some bugs that I guess got squashed. I don't know if it's going to affect my save or not. I'm kind of hoping the guy doesn't, because I would hate to have to, like restart the whole thing from like the first level just because of, one little issue, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, so gonna go here. Yeah, we last left off going on to a secret level, which is called Ring of Fire. Now, I don't think I ever really played this version. I don't think I ever really played the secret level of this. So, so I say it's kind of like a new little experience for me, and everything. But the one thing I do remember about Deathwish is that it has like a nice little flow from the levels, especially with like secret levels where it's like, oh, like you went here you were here this one level originally, and then you take the secret exit, and all of a sudden you come back, and then like it's like that previous level again, but some things have changed. So. All hail Manos, Lord of the Arena. There's a little thing there. Actually, let me redo that, because I wasn't actually expecting a full horde of zombies there. Wow. Okay. Actually, I know, like, we're just starting and everything like that, and I'm fucking, like, reloading quick saves and what have you. It's fine. Now, if I remember correctly, I think I'm playing this on the second highest difficulty. Because when it comes to Blood itself, it's going to be a pretty crazy hard game, especially like with some of the enemies, like the cultists, for example. So it's kind of like a thing where it's like, I went with like the second difficulty where it's like, oh, just like a little bit more, but it shouldn't be as like quote unquote brutal. Found the secret. Giant ass hand. That little thing with Caleb on the wall there. Supposed to be in like the quote unquote target practice. Not gonna get me on that, I'll tell you what, son. It's gonna be crazy. Sorry, I was kind of just checking my phone a little bit, just to see if everything's still going. Just checking everything's still going, you know. Okay. Yeah, hopefully everything plays out nicely. Another god precedes battles, and with it a bitter cold.
Give me your soul. It burns!
If I can get the fucking... Now that's funny. Was that all the level? Humility. There's another world. For what reason do you roam?
Sailing, sailing.
Sensibility back home. Others who dared to aid their brother when travel time was serve now serve another. Very interesting, tin. This was a very short level, I gotta say. for the abyss. Alright, so because we're on a new thing, you know, like a part 2 or whatever, usually what I do, and this is something even I do for like Classic Doom, in my view, I'm going to make a new save, which is going to replace this old save from a completely different thing with a new one. Just in case if something happens, you know, I can always fall back on the previous one. Go from there. Brother, I said I wanted my damn shotty. Hold on.
You will know what to do when the time comes.
Will I now? Just in case, we'll take a little snapshot of it. Feather before the fall. Lower pits. I gotta sneeze, I think. Achoo! Achoo! I almost bit my tongue there. Achoo! Has it gazed back yet? Picked up a yellow power cell.
Swallow your soul. Swallow your soul.
And got some flurs.
I need a key.
Skeleton key.
I need a key.
Two doors with skeleton keys, apparently. thinking to myself, it's like, I'm trying to like unlock moments in the back of my mind. About this mod and everything. It's like, do I remember going through here? Ew. That hurt like a bitch. Parcels have fragments of otherworld gods. Huh. If that ain't a little callback of some sort, I don't know what is. Anything in particular is down here. Besides just undead stuff. I'd say probably like depending on how it goes, you know, like if I can actually get through the rest of the episode, you know, with it, because this is part 2 of episode 1. You know, that'll probably be how I end things for this one. Four-point syndrome. Grim Triad.
I need a key.
Okay.
I need a key.
Okay, so now we got the skull key. That's a little window thing that we saw from that one side. Martyr. So from the heart, O ancient one, your life may never long.
Sailing,
But
sailing, over the bounding main.
an ending song. Your dead at long last fade as soul in tears. Thank you by only leaving you with prayers. Oh, dancing madly through the dark. YOLO. Just had to check.
In pace requiescar fortunato.
Alright, let me do my save. Alright. Hold on. I love it. Found the sequel yet. Okay. Quick save there.
It's a long way to Tipperary. It's a long way.
Picked up a red power cell. last act. Upon the apex of the yawning pit shall you appear.
If you're blue and you don't know it,
find your shame,
no
his
rich.
name, for he may offer grace. Reflect your body as it plunges toward your resting place. To the years, my little smiling never did I find. Was of a war that I'm almost mine. Fire.
In pace requiescar fortunato.
Cross the gate to pray at the burning sea. Another feather fall.
No power. Hey, do not touch that stuff. Way to go find the location of where the eye keys. Wow. Okay. Somewhere over the rainbow. That's all. All I want's a friend.
I don't know why, but like I kind of feel. I don't know why, but like I feel like this brings back a memory or something with this mod. Cause even though back then like Pei was not known to like come around my little streams, even like she will always be welcome. I want to say that like I want to say like I remember a time where it was somewhere around like right here, and I kind of just remember like dealing with a whole bunch of zombies and everything like that. And I don't know, like part of me thinks that like either I'm not saying like I'm not saying like Pei's always known to really clip or really do any clipping, but I feel so like Pei might have done some sort of clip around this part or something like that. Either that or she came around to this part and she was she was like, ooh, what's this now, and all that or something. But I can't really remember. I just know that cause again like I know that Pei's now kind of like doing her own little thing per se. She's she kind of like changed things up, some stuff up some and all that. And I know that she's she might have like unfollowed like a handful of accounts, mine included, which it's a little bit of a bummer. It's a little bit kind of sucks. It's kind of like a sucks to find that kind of thing. But like I'm not gonna hold it against her or anything like that. I still will welcome Pei with open arms and all that. And always we'll talk to Pei and everything like that. But I don't know. Like I said, I think it's just right here. Because I remember it was like just dealing with a whole bunch of zombies, like axe zombies when I opened the door, and I just remember like I think Pei was like came around at this point or something.
Two portals leading to certain death. Choose wisely.
Okay. Dangerous game. If I remember correctly, I think this was supposed to be based on the Saw, like the Saw series. I think like this level, like this opening level right here, is a reference to the Saw, to Saw.
Strangers in the night, exchanging glances.
Little TV thing right here. It's like I want to play a game.
I need a key.
Red potions. That looks like Skull Key. I think a little bit of it being voxelized. down here. Get down here. So, little fun fact for anyone who, may want to, get into playing Blood for the first time, whether it be like, from this or, the main game, whatever. That Reaper ghost that you just saw me kill. So, it might be a bit obvious to some people, but for those that, have no fucking clue, basically what you want to do is when it's more like when it kind of goes like transparently invisible, you can't be able to like hurt it in any sort of way. So you have to kind of like make it to where it's more visible. Like less visible, more visible. In order to do that. And I think like at most, if you're lucky, I think like if you're able to get up close, if you're able to like get up close and personal with it, I think it's like 2 good blasts from both barrels of the shotgun should be able to do it. And it should be able to take them out with like maybe a couple of shots. Someone get a notification, I guess there's a hype train going on. The outpost discovery led to leaps in technology. The skull key. And that did what exactly?
I need a key.
Oh. Aki. Aki. Owie. Moon key. Think you'll win on what? not wanting me, I think. Aha, aha, aha. Whoa, hello. Just had to be sure. I'll do be sure, yeah. Okay. Can we try to get a bit better? At the start. I thought there was a bit of a story down there. It is, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna have to go on over here. So much stuff happening, holy shit. I mean, assess the situations. Damn scooter. Running around, there's a chain. Tommy gun ammo. Get a spooter key for that. Curiouser and curiouser. Up there be the name of the game. Damn that. I remember go full dark rather. Access. The fight decided, strength divided, opening the door. Demons force out the sword or a distant shore. Advisors private access to a throne. Soul cross, the fate cost, the later still unknown. The dead are still unknown. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get burned to a cliff now, don't you think? I'm gonna take a little moment to have my peanut butter sandwich here. 'Cause I didn't really get to anything last night. Like the only thing I was able to have was just, it's like some peanut butter sandwiches, kind of like you guys ever had those times where it's like you'll take like a piece of bread, like you'll take a piece of bread, put some peanut butter on, and kind of like just fold it up, like it was like a I don't know, like a soft taco or whatever. Like basically just fold it up and just eat it like that. That's pretty much what I'm doing. Because it really wasn't anything to really eat, especially for like something that was quick to do to my knowledge. So I was like, I'm just going to have me some peanut butter tape sandwich cheese. Okay, where was I? This leads back to the main area. Woo 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 woo. Yeah, that's a bit better. I hate the fact that again I wasted ammo. Civil Crown heretics are dogged outside the caves. Trap already activated. Ew. Oh well, what key do we just get? Because I went, woo! I don't think there's anything else. Here.
Strangers in the night, exchanging glances.
Right key. Okay, so this was the thing that makes. So I believe this was like the. So I believe this was the bridge that was originally here, but then it got destroyed by the thing that's pretty much like mocking us. Which I'm kind of wondering if it's like it's Chernobog, because I'm kind of wondering if like the story still goes that that like Chernobog's trying to like is like going to be kind of coming back from the dead. That was Spooter Key. Edge. Nice try, bitch. I could have done a little bit better. Thing of the past. The thing of the past, ja. Spooky Yuki. Oh wait. I think I know what this is. I think I remember it now. I think it's the level that's a reference to the movie The Thing. How long will it burn? With it buried out here? They've been fired. Yeah, this is definitely a Thing reference. Yeah, this is the Thing reference for sure. Also, I hit the funny number. The special portal tag is based off of the one from the ship. Yeah, I'm remembering this now because I remember seeing like when CV11 on YouTube did the video about Death Wish back then, and I remember saying, oh yeah, this is this is about the movie The Thing. I do believe though that the kind of the kind of, I do believe that things were kind of like made a little bit differently, like story wise of what's what was really below the surface. this is where Homeboy was at originally. Oh yeah. Another cool little thing is is this. I like a door. I like a door. I like to swinging over, the swinging out in the bow, and from the wind, which something you don't really ever see.
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, putting on the Ritz.
Quick save here. My hand's been acting strangely since we arrived. Okay, so we need a skull, spider, and dagger key to, I guess, interact with all of this. Let's redo that. Edge. There we go. So once again, like I had the thing on the fucking shetty, and then it gave me the jamming gun. You know, don't get me wrong, jamming gun cool and all, but I like the boomstick.
I need a key.
Something lurks around the cellar at night. Take that, sure.
need a key.
Blood with plasma. Someone's been slacking on the job. What bit is there? Whiteout. Migrate vessel in the snow, no security surrounds it. That was long ago. Woe to the flock who found
It's
it.
a long way to
Little mounds with nameless icy graves. Shadow lives, gently faded, swept between the frozen waves. We cut it open in the med lab. It looks like it was changing. Yeah, I can definitely tell. Like, yeah, these are definitely things involving you know, like the stuff that happens in the ting. Cannot be allowed to leave. Yeah, like, give me my fucking... Okay, so all we need now is a spoon key. Well. The way. Get to the parchment, tell the script, rekindle you may can.
Strangers in the night, exchanging glances.
Back at home I found where you gone, where did you go? If it carries on, my few you surely know. While violence is not straight, still you back. Let the world, all my work, burns black. Okay, so now I got the third key. The third key that I need. every time I hear the next zombies die, that's the only thing I think is just like, oh. My word, my eyes actually use what I think we're going to use. Asbestos armor.
I need a key.
I need a fire key.
Whoa!
Portal attack is based off the one from the ship. Damn fucking... Urban Decay. I'm trying to think to myself, it's like, how many levels does Death Wish have? Because, like, part of me thinking to myself, it's like, oh, maybe 9, but I don't... Or it's like, not like 9 normal levels, but 1 secret level, so it's like 10, like 10 in total, and like 9 normal, 1 secret. I'm not sure. But I think probably I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of call it there, and everything, because I don't know. You know, I think it was a nice little stopping point right there. But that was pretty cool though. You know, never get to see that again. So yeah, it is an hour earlier than what I normally would stop at. Because normally I'm known to be like, oh, I don't go until late. But I don't know. I just figured like it was like a nice little place to stop. Plus, I think I'm also gonna have to sort of work on a couple other vlogs that I believe I need to make into vlogs as well. So there's that. I think I'm gonna have to like do a little thing of probably like uploading. Well, not uploading, but like saving the first, like doing the first two before I do this one. So. Check. I feel like this person might have just gone live. Unless you're doing like a random just chatting thing at the end to wrap it up or something. Alright, so I don't know if we're gonna put a rating to this person or not, but we'll see what happens. But first and foremost, so I just want to say, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I really and truly appreciate it. Whether you're watching this live or as a VOD or some sort of way, made it all the way to this part, thank you. I probably will. I don't know for sure. Like, there's part of me that thinking to myself, it's like I might maybe do more of this tomorrow, but also at the same time, though, it's like I know DVD is gonna. Okay, so I know that on the 13th of Monday is going to be the rank reset thing for Dead by Daylight. And part of me was thinking to myself, it's like, do I want to should I play some killer to see if I can get my, like my rank up and everything to, maybe get more blood points accumulated, especially, with the Blood Moon event, currently being the thing, which I don't know exactly how many days there are left. But I feel like, but on the other hand, it's like I kind of feel like we might be getting close to actually, ending this. So I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and do this raid. So if you enjoyed what you saw today and everything, feel free to give the channel a follow, and check me out on YouTube. Sub to my channel there if you want. I usually post a lot of my vlogs there, and then some. And also, feel free to follow me on Twitter, aka X, and Blue Sky. But until I see you on the next video or live stream, as always, take care everybody, and I hope you all have a good week or weekend.